Welcome back to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome to the final series that we are going to be doing here on NBA 2K26 and on the channel. Because, as you know, if you're on the channel, you're obviously a basketball fan. You know that the NBA season is coming to an end. The playoffs are about to begin, or maybe they have already begun with the play-in and all that kind of stuff by the time this video goes live. But the playoffs are going on, or about to go on, and this channel will end when the playoffs are over. Same thing we did on the Juice Baseball channel. When the baseball season's over, when the World Series ends, around sometime in October, / maybe late November, depending on, or early November, depending on how long the World Series go, but sometimes, most of the time it's October. We end the channel, we put it on pause for the off season, and then we come back when the regular season starts up again. The new season starts up again. That's what we did with Juice Baseball. We got that going on right now. We got a lot of good stuff going on. We got a Road to the Show going on. We've got a franchise series with the Washington Nationals. We got the Legends series with the Detroit Tigers. So if you're into baseball, go check out the Juice Baseball channel. Link is always down below in the description to the channel. And we're going to do the same thing with basketball. So we ended the Philadelphia 76ers series, and now we are moving on to what will be the final series of NBA 2K26 and of this channel for the 2026, 2025-2026 NBA season. And what this series is going to be a fun one. I've been watching some NBA basketball. I'm not the biggest NBA guy. I do enjoy NBA basketball. I do enjoy basketball in general, college basketball, NBA basketball. I do enjoy basketball. I'm a Heat fan. And the Heat are in the play-in. I think they're taking on the Hornets. So I do enjoy basketball, but it's not like my favorite thing. I'd probably say football obviously is my number one. But I've been watching some basketball, some highlights, some games of this kid, Cooper Flagg. And Cooper Flagg has done some things that have impressed the pants off of me, let's just say. Cooper Flagg is a fantastic young player, maybe the face of the league in the future. Who knows? I mean, Anthony Edwards probably have a say in that. Obviously, like Shea and Luka, but Luka's not super young anymore. Jason Tatum, obviously. There's guys that could have an argument for face of the league, but I mean, Cooper Flagg might be the best of all of them at the end of the day. He's only 18 years old. He's a fantastic player. He's already put up a couple, I think, 50-point games. Multiple, I think, this rookie season he's had. He's been phenomenal. And so I wanted to incorporate him into the channel. I wanted to do something with him, but I didn't want to just do a normal Dallas Mavericks rebuild where we just rebuilt the regular roster with Klay Thompson and Derek Lively and all these guys that the Mavericks have that are fine players. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So what we've done is, you probably noticed already, the Seattle Supersonics are in the league. They're the first game that we play. So I added in the Supersonics, the Seattle Supersonics, and the Las Vegas team, which I think in this I called them the Venom because that was like the most popular download for the Las Vegas franchise. I don't know what they're going to be called in real life when they eventually come into the league, but we do know that there are going to be 2 more expansion teams coming into the NBA soon, whether it's a couple years from now or next year. I don't know when it is. I think it's a couple years from now. So we will have Seattle back. The Supersonics will be back, and I think they're going to retain their name and everything, so that's going to be cool. And then obviously we're going to get a Vegas team. So I have brought those guys into this franchise, this series, and they're going to be the 31st and 32nd teams in the NBA. And I've also, if we go over here to the roster, I have also released every single Dallas Maverick player other than Cooper Flagg and Marvin Bagley III. And there's a couple of Ryan Nembhard plays on the Mavericks, I think. I added a couple of those guys. The rest of them I signed off of free agency and signed off of the 2-way contracts from the G League. So these guys are what will fill our roster. And the reason I did this is because I want to build a franchise around Cooper Flagg. The Dallas Mavericks are no longer the Luka Doncic Dallas Mavericks. This is a new era of Dallas Maverick basketball. And I want Cooper Flagg. I want that dorky face to be the face of the franchise for the next 30 years. So what we're going to do in this series is we're going to have Cooper Flagg on this team, hopefully for the entirety of it. I think that's how we're going to do it. I might just manufacture his contracts to be on our team the entire time, so we don't have to worry about him possibly leaving us, because that's not the point of the series. But everybody else is going to be bad. I've got some fun players on here like Amani Bates, who was like one of the highly touted high school prospects back in his day, but then could never put it together even at the college level. So Amani Bates is here. I've got Dariq Whitehead, who's a fun player. AJ Johnson, I think, is already on the Mavericks. I think these three guys are like currently on the Mavericks in real life, but I just kept them on here because they're pretty low overall. And AJ Johnson has a pretty derpy cyber face here. I thought that was pretty funny. And then we added Kobe Sanders. We added in a couple of bums down here that I signed out of free agency off of like practice squads, and not practice squads, but off of G League contracts and everything like that. So the whole point of this series is to build a team through the draft, maybe through free agency if there's the right player, but through the draft and build around Cooper Flagg. Get guys that complement Cooper Flagg's game. He's a wing. He's an attacking wing who can shoot a little bit of a three ball, but that's not his specialty. He can pass a little bit. He's more of just an athletic wing that will get to the basket, that will drive to the hoop, and maybe shoot a couple mid-range / three-pointers. So we got to build a team around that archetype, around that type of guy. I kept Marvin Bagley because I thought it'd be fun to have a quote-unquote veteran presence. Everybody on this team is 23 and under, so I thought having, including our franchise guy who's only 18, which is kind of insane to think that he's this good and he's only 18. But I kept a quote-unquote veteran presence on the team because I thought it would be nice to have a guy who's been around for a while. I mean, Marvin Bagley has been around since 2018, 2019 when he got drafted number 2 overall by the Kings. So, and back in the day, I thought Marvin Bagley was going to be a freak. I watched him at Duke. I thought he was going to be fantastic. And also, he's been fine. He just hasn't been a number 2 overall pick type of player. And also, we have that Duke connection with Cooper Flagg and Marvin Bagley, so that's a little bit of an extra incentive for keeping Marvin Bagley on this team. But I wanted a quote-unquote veteran presence. I know 26 years old is not a veteran presence, but when he comes to this team, that's the kind of veteran presence that we need, and that's the kind of veteran presence we're going to have. So Cooper Flagg will be the face of this franchise. He'll be the team captain, obviously. He'll be the leader, and then we're going to build the team around him for a couple of years, see how it goes. I'm not expecting us to be that good this year. I'm expecting us to have a decent draft pick. I traded away everybody else. Well, I didn't trade away. I released everybody else. I think if we go into free agency, we should find all of our guys that we released. Yeah, here's Middleton and Daniel Gafford and Klay Thompson's down there, Max Christie, all these guys that were on the on the Mavericks that I released. So we'll see if anybody signs them. Hopefully Klay goes back to the Warriors because that's always where he should have been, I think. And we're gonna try to build this Dallas Mavericks team back into a champion, like when Dirk Nowitzki had it, but also better, because Cooper Flagg has a lot more potential to take things to a dynasty level. And if we go into scouting, we've got a custom draft class in here. This is not just a regular 2K auto-generated class with a bunch of bums that look stupid. This is a custom draft class by a creator on 2K. I forget his name, I apologize. But we're hoping that there's somebody in here that complements the skills of Cooper Flagg. Maybe we get him a number 1. Maybe we get him a guard like Jabari Williams. Maybe we get him a center like Raul Toppin. Maybe we get him another guard, like a shooting guard to pass out of the wing to, Shane Kobitz. Maybe that could be a thing. I don't know. We don't know really where we want to go in the draft because we don't know how we're going to perform, which is what this first episode is for. We're going to simulate the whole year. It's going to be the whole season plus off season in this episode, but we're going to take some time. We're going to jump into more games, see how Cooper Flagg is doing, and we're going to jump into his rookie game. Now, obviously, we know this isn't technically his real-life rookie game because we added the Supersonics and Vegas Venom into the series, so this isn't true to real life now anymore. But we are going to jump in. We're going to simcast his first career game. Cooper Flagg will debut with the Dallas Mavericks against the Seattle Supersonics, and we'll see how it goes. Now, like I said, I'm not sure how this team is going to play considering all we have is Cooper Flagg and a bunch of, fine guys that are G League guys. We're going to jump in, 2:28 to go. We're up by 8, 98-90. This is funny enough, the first game of the year is a NBA Cup game, which is kind of hilarious, but get the ball in the hands of Cooper Cup. Now, when we added in the, what a move by Cooper. He's got 33 and 12. He's obviously going to be our leading scorer. What a move by Cooper Cup. When we added in the Sonics in the Venom, we obviously had to do a expansion draft so the teams could fill out their rosters. And when I was come tasked with filling out the roster, all I did was keep Cooper Flagg and I think Marvin Bagley, and that was the oh god, that was a little embarrassing. And that was the only guys that I kept. So the guys that didn't get drafted in the expansion draft just happened to stay on our team, which I think Klay Thompson didn't get drafted. So we just had to release him at the end of the day. And that's how we handled the expansion draft. We didn't take a single player, obviously. Oh god, Cooper Cup. That was an fanatic dunk right there. He put some emphasis on that one. But we got to build this team around Cooper. We got to make sure that we put the pieces around him, give him the best opportunity to become the MVP, become the superstar that we know he can be, to become the Hall of Famer that we know he can be. And to do that, we got to build the team around him. So we got to give him some pieces better than Amani Bates. Although Amani, look at Amani go to the basket. Okay, that was trash. That was a little trash. I would like to see Amani Bates or Dariq Whitehead or somebody like that take off in this series. That'd be kind of fun, but it's probably not going to happen. And we do have to be careful here. We can't let Seattle get back in this game. I mean, they're already kind of in this game still. We just got to take to the basket with Cooper. He is an 88 overall. What a spin in the post, and look at the put up. Look at that, 37 and 12 from Cooper Cup. Not Cooper Cup, Cooper Flagg. I probably got to do that a lot. As mentioned, I am an NFL guy first, so the only Cooper name that comes to mind first would be Cooper Cup. I just got to get in the NBA mindset quickly and get into the Cooper Flagg conversation, not the Cooper Cup conversation. But I'll probably do that a lot. Oh, a 3-ball for Cooper. I got to get the release down on Cooper Flagg because I don't really know how quick it seems like his release is going to be fairly quick. Well, that's a 3-ball in the corner, and that's going to be drilled. What a shot. 100 to 104. RJ Barrett in Seattle. Don't get... I didn't mean to throw it to the bum. Okay, thankfully we're not in the bonus. Give me... Oh, Cooper Cup is at the... okay. He's throwing the ball in. Get it back to Cooper. There we go. Cooper Flagg gets the foul. He will shoot the free throws. We're up by 4. RJ fouls. But I trust Cooper Flagg. That's 38. And we're about to put up 39 here. 39-12 in his debut. What a game for Cooper Flagg. What a freaking game. 22 seconds left. 6-point lead. We can't let them have a 3. That would be pretty hard. Oh, but I can let him have a little 2. That's fine. That's fine to have him have a 2. Whitehead's going to take it, and he's going to shoot the free throws because Cooper ran down the court. But Whitehead should drill these, and he barely made the first. He's got a decent free throw. Okay, there he hits the second. He's got 8 points. It is back to a 6-point lead. No 3-pointers. He's going to shoot one. Andrew Wiggins drills the 3, and they are still in this one. That's exactly what we couldn't have happen, was Andrew Wiggins hitting a 3. But he did. Whitehead drills another one. Yeah, I like Dariq Whitehead's free throw. He's got a pretty good one. Okay, 5-point game. Anything but another 3. Stay on him. Cooper Flagg with great defense. He doesn't allow it. They go back to it again. Who is that? It's Mitchell. It's not going to work, and that's going to be the ball game. We're going to win the game in the debut of Cooper Flagg, and he put on a great performance. A fantastic performance. It kind of got out of hand there at the end, but 39-12 for Cooper Flagg. 0 for 4 from 3, but I only shot one of those. He missed the other 3. I just got to get his release down a little bit. Also had 5 turnovers in the game, so got to clean that up a little bit, but he's really doing it all himself. Kobe Sanders had 20 and 2, 11 for Bagley, 10 for Whitehead, so we had some production off the other guys, but it's really just the Cooper Flagg show, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the Cooper Flagg show. Let's simulate a week into the season and see how he's doing. We lose the next 3 games in a row. How's Cooper doing? How is he averaging? He's averaging, obviously, the most points on the team, which is how I wanted it. Almost a double-double through the first week of the season. All right, let's keep going. We'll simulate another couple weeks into the season and see how we do. Another loss. Yeah, we're probably going to lose a lot of games this year. We have allowed them to have less than 14 players on their roster. Okay, so we need to sign a bum. Let's sign Sidney Garrett to the roster so that we can have some players on the team. So let's get to... Oh, that's right. This is how we have the thing set up. we have it so that Cooper Flagg is going to take a lot of the minutes. I'm just going to give the minutes to the starters. Cooper Flagg's got a lot of the minutes. And that's how it should be. I'm going to keep giving him more minutes because he should have those minutes. Just give the bench guys a little bit more minutes. Okay, so that's how it's going to be for the next couple of days until, oh, of course, he comes back in and is fully healthy now. So we got to get him. Is he back in the? Okay, he's back in the thing. He's got the minutes, but now we've taken the minutes away from Cooper, who's playing the shooting guard spot. No, he's not playing the shooting guard spot. I just didn't go down far enough. We're going to lower the minutes of these guys a little bit, even though Ryan Nembhard's playing pretty well. He's hot right now. We're going to lower the minutes of these guys to give them all to Cooper Flagg because he should be averaging about 40 minutes a game. That's what I want. That's how I want him to develop. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to keep going. And we keep losing games. We keep losing games. All right, let's jump in. We got a game against the Thunder that I want to jump into. So let's jump into that game. We are 1-11. Cooper Flagg is trying his best. He's averaging 27 points a game, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 54% from the field. What's his three-point percentage? Like 40%. All right, nothing crazy, but that's not his game, really. Bagley's doing well. Kobe Sanders actually performing better than I thought he would. But Cooper Flagg's really the guy. That's what we wanted. That's what we signed on for. We can't check Rookie of the Year stuff. It's still the first month of the season. But I do want to jump into this Thunder game and see if we can test ourselves against one of the league's best. And we are getting absolutely shelled. Okay. We are not ready to test ourselves against one of the league's best. That is for sure. We got absolutely rocked by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Maybe a game against the Wizards would be a little bit more on our level. Maybe that would be a little bit more close to... Okay, this is a little bit more competitive. We're staying in it, but they're pulling away now. They had a really good third quarter. 3 minutes to go. I don't think I can win this game. 110-84. There's not enough time left. We've only scored 4 points in the fourth quarter. And Cooper Flagg only got 3 points. Did he get hurt? How do you have 3 points? No wonder we've been sucking. We've been having to do it without Cooper Flagg. I don't know what happened in this game, why he doesn't have more points, but... That's strange. Very, very strange indeed. Oh, look at the defense from Cooper. Okay, he does put that up over Musa. Get the ball in the hands of Cooper Flagg. Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. This is why he was drafted #1 overall, to do stuff in the paint like this. Oh, look at that. Look at that shot from Cooper. We're going to get you your buckets, Cooper. Don't worry. We'll get you your buckets. You'll get over 10 points. I don't know why he had 3 points coming in. We jumped in the fourth quarter. He had 3 points. Maybe he just was off today. I don't know. Strange. Very, very strange. Anthony Davis going against his former team. Feels weird to see him in a Wizards uniform. Oh, he just cooked me. I wasn't even really paying attention. I was looking. I glanced at the other side of the court, and he just crossed me up. He absolutely crossed me up. Koulibaly, you can't stay on Cooper Flagg. You ain't got the facilities to stay on Cooper. Look at Cooper. Battle to the rim. Can't get it to go in, though. Can't get it to go in. That's okay. He's got lockdown defense. Well, maybe not lockdown defense, but he's good defender. Except for when he gets double screened. Anthony Davis on Kobe Sanders is not a good combination, but the shot clock is going down. Maybe he's got something. I jumped way too early. I don't know what made me think that Anthony Davis was going to shoot that instead of driving to the basket, but I thought he was going to shoot it for some reason, and I was wrong. Flagg to the basket. Look at Cooper go. 7 points for the big dog. 7 points for the big dog. Anthony Davis taking the ball at the court. Okay. Little swiping or swiping. No, nothing there. Arvel Reese. He gives it to Alexander Sarr. Oh, solid defense, but that's tough to guard right there, especially with me playing defense. Nice crossover. Cooper to the basket. Cooper Flagg does his thing. 9 points for the big dog. Oh, it's Champagne. Oh, don't get around me. Who do you think you are? They keep going to Anthony Davis. They keep feeding Anthony Davis, which is a smart thing to do. I mean, it's Anthony Davis at the end of the day, and I keep playing horrible defense. I can't guard Anthony Davis for some reason. I can't guard anybody, really, but in this game specifically. I can't guard Anthony Davis. And Flagg, look at Cooper go to the basket, pick up his dribble, and just deliver. His concentration. That was a great bucket for Cooper Flagg, and he does get over 10 points, like we promised him. They go to Sarr. Is he going to pass it in? He does give it to Anthony Davis, and that was... Kobe Sanders tried to reach for that, tried to dip his hand in the honey pot. Unfortunately, all he got was stung by bees. Flagg in the corner finds Kobe Sanders for three. Kobe Sanders, no good, but Cooper with the board and the putback. Look at the big dog go. Cooper Flagg with the board and the putback. That's an MVP. That's a Hall of Famer. That's what a Hall of Famer does. Screen, we get around the screen. Anthony Davis trying to waste time, I think, right now. But the shot clock is going off. Davis is going to put up the three. He does. It's a bad shot. It doesn't go in. Rebound by the Mavs. We get it up the court. Final shot of the game. Cooper goes to the basket. I was thinking about Kobe Sanders. Cooper gets 15. So you know what? We put on a good performance with Cooper Flagg in this jump in. We got killed by the Wizards. But Cooper Flagg came in. We jumped in with 3 points, and he ended up with 15. So I'd say that's a solid enough performance from Big Cooper. Big Coop delivering a decent job. Anthony Davis put up 26. Kobe Sanders had 19. 15 for Cooper Flagg. But he's got to put up more points than that. He's got to put up more points than that. I don't even take a look at what his tendencies are. What is his shot tendency? His shot tendency is 85. You know what? I'm going to bump that up. No, he's 6'9". I'm going to bump up his shot tendency to like 95 because I want him to take almost every shot. I don't want anybody else really touching things. Let's simulate another week into the season and see how he does. We do get another win, thankfully. We beat the Nets. A lot of trades offered in. Ooh, a LeBron matchup might be pretty fun. Ooh, we beat the Ryan Nembhard takes a big injury. That sucks. That really does suck. But a game against LeBron and Luka might be a fun one. It is an NBA Cup game, but how is Flagg playing? So he's averaging about 29 points a game. It seems like the Tennessee getting bumped up has increased his points, which is good. That's what I wanted. Bagley's playing fine. Kobe Sanders is doing fine. But really all we care about is Big Dog Cooper. We'll also jump in probably to that Vegas game since we jumped into the Sonics game. All right, we got an NBA Cup game against LA. Luka comes home. LeBron and the team. Austin Reeves, they're killing us. They are actually killing us. We're getting stomped into the dirt by LeBron and Luka. Cooper's got 18 and 11. No assists, but that's not what he's here for. He's not here to assist anybody. He's here to get buckets. And that's what he does right there, putting up his 20th point of the night. That's why we got to draft him a point guard. We got to draft a point guard for Cooper Flagg and probably a solid big man as well. LeBron for three. LeBron James missed the three, but Hayes with the rebound gets it to who was that? What name was that? La Riviera? I don't even know who that was. Whoever it was, he missed the three. Flagg gets it back, drives the basket. Great moves in Cooper. I mean, this dude's disgusting. This dude's nasty. He's a freak of nature. Speaking of freak of nature, there's LeBron James, but it gets stripped. Swiper, no swiping. Flagg to the basket. He's going to dunk on the big man. Okay, he didn't dunk on him, but he may not have dunked on him, but he still put up a pretty impressive shot there over the top of LeBron. And I kind of want to treat this almost like a player lock. I know I've been jumping around a little bit in the other games, but I kind of want to treat it mainly as just a player lock with Cooper Flagg, where we just kind of bounce around with him and play some games until we really get a running mate for him. That's a great shot as well. Until we can get a running mate for him where he can have somebody to play off of, like a point guard or a big man or something else. Basically, we got to treat it like how LeBron built his teams. LeBron always had a good guard with him, even though he was always a good passer. He always had a decent guard with him. He always had a big man with him. And he always had a decent four-man to go with him. So that's what I want to build Cooper Flagg around. LeBron gets the post-game interview. 26 and 11 for Cooper. Amani Bates had the next highest amount of points with 12. That's a little scary. But we continue to lose. We've won 3 games. We're going to jump into this NBA Cup game. I hate that they're all NBA Cup games. That's kind of how it's going. And now we have a chance to scout. So I could have the auto scout happen here, but I think I want to do a little bit myself. So I'm just going to pick some of the top players in basketball because we're obviously going to have a top pick with the record that we have right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to scout those prospects, and we are going to move on here. Another injury for Marvin Bagley. A game against the Vegas team. They're also not having that great of a year, but they're having a better year than we are. And it looks like they're going to win this game unless we can maybe jump in here. Yeah, you know what? About 5 minutes to go. I don't think I can make anything happen here, but I'll try. I will certainly try. And it is an NBA Cup game, but because they're a relocation team or expansion team, they're not going to have the NBA Cup court or whatever. We get to see the uniforms and everything. They drafted Colin Sexton in the expansion. They drafted Yusuf Nurkic. I think they had a decent draft. Oh, that was a decent shot by Sexton. Flagg's got 16. Amani Bates down the court here. Maybe we can do something with him here. Probably not. Oh, Amani, don't shoot that. Cooper, good job. Don't shoot anything without Cooper Flagg's acknowledgement. Finally putting the yams on him. Oh, look at the boy. Look at the big man rumble. Yusuf Nurkic. He passes to Collins. John Collins has the basketball. He gives to Harris, who finds Colin Sexton for 3. No good. Flagg with the board. How do we get to the basket here? Like that? Oh, I like the shot. I like the shot. Should have held it a little bit longer. That's probably on me. The release should have been a little bit tighter. It's a decent pass. The release should have been better, but you know what? I'll take that shot. That was a good shot by Cooper, and it could have went in. The fact that Colin Sexton got that board is a little frustrating, but you know what? Whatever. All right, get that ball back to Flagg. He's got 18 points. Little crossover, drive to the basket, take the shot. Good job, Coop. 104 to 90. Do we have a chance to come back in this one? Probably not. We'd have to play a lot better defense than I've been playing. Can I get a little strip? No. A little swiper, no swiping. Cooper Flagg trying to play some solid defense. Come on, Coop. Stay with him. Stay with him. Stay with him. More telling that to me than Cooper. He's going to back me down. He puts it up, fakes it, and he got me. He did a little pump, and it was all he needed to do. Little Toby Harris. That's all he needed to do. Little pump fake. And then Cooper's going to yam on him. Did he put his hand behind his back or behind his head? Hold on. I need to see a replay there. Did Cooper Flagg just put his hand behind his head when he dunked that? Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. He just had a two-hand yam that he switched to a one-hand yam. I thought he did like a dunk contest style dunk there. I was about to freak out. That would have been amazing. All right, let me play a little off ball here with just Cooper. And he's going to, I mean, I probably shouldn't even jump into these games. My God. The defense is not there. The defense is not there. We got 2.5 minutes to go. 108.92. Cooper with the crossover and the lay. Oh, just off the rim. That was a really good process to get to the basket there. Really good shot. Sexton's working me right now. Yeah, timeout called. Colin Sexton's working me. Oh, they got Kyrie. That's right. I traded or I released Kyrie Irving. I didn't let him go in the or I didn't protect him. I let him go in the expansion draft. Cooper Flagg. That's the shot I was looking for earlier with the good release. That was the shot I was looking for earlier. 1:50 to go. I mean, we're not down by that much. Yeah, now we are. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to win this game, but I mean, the Venom have a solid team. They got Kyrie. They got what's his face? CJ McCollum. Yeah, a solid team. Nothing too crazy. Cooper Flagg in the corner. He's going to drill a 3. Like I said, it's not really his game, but he can hit him every once in a while. If we get a little strip with Kyrie here, a little swiper and a swiping. Kyrie, where are you going? Where are you going, big dog? Where are you going? He's going to the baskets. Where are you going? No, he's going to pass it. Flagg with the great track down block attempt. Got his hand in his face, but the board and then the putback just all kind of ruined that. Nice dribble moves. Flagg to the basket. Put it up, Coop. And he takes the flag. Or takes the flag. Takes the foul. I've been playing too much football. Takes the foul. And he'll shoot some free throws, but that was a really quick release. Was not expecting that. Considering his shooting release is not very quick. I missed both the free throws. Yeah, you can see I still have a little bit of work to do getting familiar with Cooper Flagg. This is, I think, the first time I've ever played with him in NBA 2K26. Can I get a swipe? Oh, I almost had the steal there. Good defense. Get that ball up the courts. Cooper's got it, but he drops it, but he's got it back. Cooper drives. The pass. He's got the vision. Cooper Flagg's got a little bit of vision on him. He's not just a scoring machine. He's also a passer. But we are going to lose this game, unfortunately. I think there might have been a moment where we could have came back if I would have played a little bit tighter defense earlier in the game. But I've been playing like that. That's kind of killed us. But you know what? We're trying to be bad. That's what we're going to tell our fans. We're trying to be bad to get a top pick in the NBA draft because there's going to be a good player in it. There's going to be a number one player to pair alongside Coop, and we're going to be fine. We're going to be totally, totally fine next season. That's what we're looking forward to. Next season's where we make our money. We're going to lose 116 to 101, but Cooper Flagg puts up 29 points in the loss. He looked pretty impressive, as he always does. And I can't really be mad at him. I can't really be mad. Kyrie had 30, but Cooper had 29. He's looking pretty good. He's feeling pretty good. He's looking sexy. He's doing well. Let's get into January here. We're going to simulate a good chunk of the season here. Marvin Bagley's healthy, thankfully. But Amani Bates gets hurt, of course. We do win a game against the Mavericks, which I didn't expect to happen. And now we lose a bunch of games. We're going to keep scouting these top players in basketball because we want to know exactly how good they are. I think I'm doing the right thing. I probably should just let it auto-scout, to be honest with you. And I'm sure I want to scout those prospects. We beat the Wizards. That's nice. But we keep getting these injuries that are just kind of derailing our lineup and everything. Amani Bates is back healthy. Lose to the Magic. We lose to the... Oh, we beat the Grizzlies. Okay. Sick. Okay, we've learned a little bit about some of these guys. We know that Jabari Williams is a 79. We know that Raul Toppin is an 81. But it really all comes down to what we need at the position. I think we might need... Ooh, a Walt Frazier Hall of Famer. Or a Wilt Chamberlain Hall of Famer. Okay, what are we going to prioritize here? What are we going to... Scottie Pippen Hall of Fame, Michael Ray Richardson, Derrick Rose Hall of Fame? Hello. Neil Hughes is a Derrick Rose type of Hall of Famer. He's already got gold badges. Okay, this dude might be a freak. His shot tendency is 92. He looks to have decent... He can shoot the three ball, or he can shoot the mid-range. He can't really shoot the three ball like Derrick Rose. He can drive to the lay. Driving dunk is good. His speed is pretty good. His vertical is pretty good. His potential is an A-. What's the other guy look like? Jabari Williams. He's got a good driving layup. He's also got a good driving dunk, a better driving dunk. He can also shoot the three ball a little bit. Okay, Jabari Williams might be our guy. His passing IQ is great. His hands are great. His speed with the ball is perfect. He can steal the ball really well. He can't play defense. Can't play defense at all. But he looks amazing. He looks fantastic. Raul Toppins it looks to be a classic big man. He's 7'4". I didn't even realize that. He's 7'4" with 90 speed with balls. Kind of insane, actually. 95 block, 99 defensive rebound, 99 strength, but only a B+ potential. I think we take a guard. I think is where we go. I think we grab ourselves a guard. That's kind of where I'm leaning right now. But I'm not 100% sure. I really like that Jabari Williams guy. He looked pretty impressive. So now that we've entered January, we should be able to see. Oh no, we can't see any awards. I'm still waiting on to see like Rookie of the Year stuff. I guess we can take a look at the rookie report in a second. But Cooper Flagg, through the first couple months of the season, through the first 34 games of the year, he's averaged about 28 points a game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting about 55%, 56% from the field, 34% from 3. He's doing really well in his rookie year. I'm excited to see where he goes, but I also want to see this rookie report. So he does lead the rookies in points, which is pretty nice. He also is one of the better rebounding rookies. Moose is right up there, and then Cooper's next. But Cooper Flagg is right above VJ, and then Con Knipple, and then Dylan Harper, and Cedric Coward. I'm not sure who that is, really, even. But Cooper Flagg is leading rookies right now. You love to see it. What game do we want to jump into? Maybe a game against Wemby? Yeah, let's jump into a game against Wemby here in January. Lose to the Nuggets, although we kept it close with the Nuggets. Lose to the Lakers. A twisted left ankle for Cooper Flagg is not great. But, I mean, he's putting the team on his back every night. I'm surprised he hasn't had more injuries, really. And he's back fully healthy now. We beat the Bucks. That's kind of insane. They still have Giannis and everything. I didn't change anything there. So this is what the team is looking like right now. Cooper has gone up, and his minutes have dropped a little bit. I'm liking the way everything looks. Let's jump into this game against Wemby. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty ugly. But maybe we get a win? We're keeping it close, actually. And we're winning the game. Although now we're not. But it's back and forth. This is actually a pretty decent game. It is tied 105-105 with 2:36 to go. You know I got to jump in. We're going to get Cooper Flagg and Wembanyama. I'd love to pair up the two. That'd be pretty insane. All right, Cooper, do your thing. He's got 18 and 5. If the paint clears out so that Cooper can get to the basket without having to deal with Victor, that'd be pretty sick. He drills that shot. Makes it a 2-point game as the Spurs call a timeout. They got 1 remaining, I think. All right, let's play some good defense here. I think I'm just going to use Cooper on this. Devin Vassell. We're familiar with this Spurs team. It's pretty much the same Spurs team as that we had a couple years ago when we did that Spurs franchise as Victor Wembanyama. I mean, they don't call him an alien for nothing. That was disgusting speed burst that he just put on display right there. Let's get that ball up the court to Cooper. A little pump fake in the corner. Drive to the rim. Take the shot. Cooper, too much on it. Off the iron and out. Unfortunate. Another rookie, Dylan Harper, goes to the rim. Shoots it, no good. Board by the Mavs. And now Cooper driving. And Cooper drills. 109-107. Come on, I'd love to have a game where you actually jump in and win. That'd be nice. Harper. Don't find Victor. Anything you do, don't find Victor. Oh, Cooper, he gets the steal. The swiper, no swiping. I mean, he kind of just benefited from it, and then he takes it to the house and yams it down for the slam. With a guy all over his back, too. Because that's what the big man does. 111-107. Wemby with the ball at the top of the key. Here comes the screen. He takes it. Victor around. Victor! Good God. Good Lord in heaven. Victor Wembanyama is not human. Oh, what a crossover. Cooper can do the same thing. Well, he can't dunk, but he can dunk, but he didn't do it there. But he's just as much of a freak as Victor Wembanyama is. Harper finds Victor. Is he going to take the shot? What's he going to do here? He does take a shot, and oh my God, he made it? Really? He made that? That's disgusting. He shouldn't be making that. Oh, look at the cherry pick. 115-111. Cooper's got 28. I kind of want to put Cooper at center just to put him up against Wemby. I think that'd be funny. But this is a do or die situation. We got to win this game, and we're trying to play defense on Victor Wembanyama. It's tough. That's a shot, and that is a board by the Mavs. Get the ball out of the hands. Okay. We're not in the bonus just yet. Why is Cooper always the one shooting or throwing the ball in? Get it back to him. Get it. All right. Can't do it. Nembhard's going to be shooting the free throws. Nembhard drills the first. It's a 116-111. And Nemhard will drill the second. 117-111. Final timeout used by Spurs. Victor slamming the ball down. Wemby not happy. Cooper's happy. It is a 6-point lead for your Dallas Mavericks. Do we have what it takes to hold on? That's a 3-ball blocked by Victor. Nope. I've said that too much in the Spurs series. Blocked by Cooper. I apologize. Blocked by Cooper. What a defensive effort there. 23 seconds to go. Victor for 3. Victor, no good. Get that ball out of the hands of Marvin Bagley. We stole it. 3-ball. It's good. Oh, it all comes crumbling down here. I can't believe he stole that pass. I was just trying to get it to Cooper. They must have felt it. They must have felt a disturbance in the force, but we hit the free throw. 118-114. And we hit the second free throw. There we go. No timeouts. 30 points for Cooper Flagg. That's a 3. That's a good 3. What a shot. What a shot. And they will foul again, down by 2. Cooper makes a 3-point game. And Cooper makes a 4-point game. 2 possessions with 6 seconds to go. Not looking too good for the Spurs. Wemby drives, finds Johnson. Johnson for 3. No good. And the Dallas Mavericks will win. That's actually a pretty solid win against a good Spurs team. We finally jump in and get a win. It's about time. It's about time. And Cooper Flagg puts up 30 points in the effort. He is the player of the game. Victor only had 14, 10, and 2. What are you doing, Wemby? He was 0 for 5 from 3 as well. 32 and 5 for Cooper Flagg. 20 for Kobe Sanders. Pretty solid performance from Cooper Flagg. You love to see it. You love to see it. But now I want to get a little bit deeper. I want to get closer to All-Star Week here. We get another chance to scout. We're learning a little bit more about these guys. I want to find like a diamond in the rough a little bit later, but I don't know if we're going to be able to find all that. We're going to scout these guys down the board here. And basically we're going to scout. We're going to know pretty much how good the entire first round is, I think. And those are the guys that I want to scout. So let's keep simulating here. We lose to the Blazers. We did beat the Jazz, so we were on a 2-game win streak. But now we're on a big losing streak again. We are 11 and 35. We just beat the Raptors by 2. Then another day to scout. Should probably scout this guy since he's up here at the top. Scout a couple of these guys. We know a lot about... I'm still leaning towards Jabari Williams, I think. I'm still leaning towards Jabari. I'm not for sure. But that just kind of seems like the right move. That just kind of seems like the right move to go with him. Especially because he seems to be the better of the 2 point guards in terms of he can shoot a 3, actually. The other guy has a Derrick Rose type of build. And that's not bad, obviously. It's just Derrick Rose can never shoot a 3-ball. And I'd like for my number 1 guard to be able to shoot a 3 a little bit. Today is the day to possibly do some trading. We are 12 and 39. 12 and 39. Cooper Flagg dominating the game, as he should. 7 rebounds. He's got his steals and blocks up a little bit. And he's shooting pretty good from the field. His 3-point percentage has gone down a little bit, but he's still doing pretty well. And if we finally now go to the award races, he's not in the MVP, but Austin Reeves is. He is leading Rookie of the Year right now, and he's got it by a good margin. Edgecomb's having a good season, but not having a Cooper Flagg type of season. And we also could see Cooper Flagg in Defensive Player of the Year. That's pretty sick. He's at least in the running for it. All right, so maybe we can get that. He should be involved in All-Star Weekend in the rookie sophomores, I would assume. Or no, it's probably not going to be rookie sophomores. It's versus the world, isn't it? It's USA versus the world, I'm pretty sure. So let's keep scouting. We've got a lot of these guys. We know that this guy down here is a 79 overall. What's his comp? Isaiah Thomas. So, like, Zeke. The Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. What's his potential? Only a B. I'm still leaning towards that guy up there at the top, that Jabari Williams guy. That's still where I'm leaning. We'll keep scouting everybody down here, and we'll keep learning even more about all these guys. We win against the Jazz and we lose against the Warriors. So now we've made it to All-Star Weekend. I would assume that the Rising Stars Challenge is Cooper Flagg, right? Yeah, Cooper Flagg is available in this game, so we're gonna simcast it, and we'll see how Cooper Flagg does if he performs well. I think we're losing the game. I think we're on the right side, although we're really close. 110 to 104. We're at the free throw line. There's Cooper. We'll see how he's doing. Free throw has been hit. Cooper Flagg's got 25 points. Nice to see. And he will drill the second free throw. Okay, give me the ball to Cooper. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Give me the ball in Cooper's hands. Let him drive to the basket and do a thing. Oh, I had a really bad release there. That's my fault. That's not Cooper's fault. that was big me. It's just big me, and that was big me right there. Nice steal. Get that ball in the hands of Cooper. Well, the crowd's going crazy with these lights. What distracted me like crazy there? What even was that? Stephon Castle with a nice three ball, and Cooper get an assist. See, that's what happens when you got good players paired alongside Cooper Flagg. Oh, Zach Edey, this big Sasquatch. That's what happens when you got a player like Cooper Cup. No, I did it again. When you got a player like Cooper Flagg, and then players around him that are pretty decent as well, he can get some nice assists. Maybe he can start averaging triple doubles. I got to be able to hit my shots, though. Ooh, Matas Pacelis. Sar. Ooh, Buzelis again. Finds Traore, and he got the no good. Get that to Cooper. Get that to Cooper. Stop. The crowd doing these light shows is distracting me. They keep doing them at the weirdest times. Is it the opposing fans or something? Like the people that are in favor of the world? Like, they keep doing it right as I'm driving to the basket. I don't know what's going on there. Very strange. But I don't like it. It's distracting me, and I'm tired of it. I got freaking Sasquatch down there. Yeah, look at this. I mean, they're insane. They're crazy people. Cooper Flagg drills the three. 116 to 110. I don't know if we're going to foul. Both of the teams are in the bonus. It's probably too early to intentionally foul. There's no way Zach E's going to shoot that three. They're passing around trying to find somebody who will shoot the three. Although they don't have to when I jump and let him have a billion feet in the paint there. That's super stupid. I hate all about that. But it is what it is. All right, Cooper, you're going to get this and drill it. You're going to get this and absolutely drill it. Oh, he almost did. That's an 8-1. Okay, I'll take that. Sar getting a little bit touchy. Forces the and one. 118 to 113. Unfortunately, there's really no chance to win this game. I hope we don't... Okay. We intentionally foul. It's on automatic, so I can't control it. There's really no chance to win. It's the All-Star game. We don't really need to be intentionally fouling here. But we are. That's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. He missed both those. Trash. Absolute garbage. Cooper Flagg for three. No good. We lose the game 118-113. But Cooper put up a good game. I'm happy for him. We don't really care about the outcome of this one. But 28-2-3 for Cooper amongst all those other really talented players. Just imagine what he could do with good players in Dallas. Let's get a little bit deeper into the season, though. Let's get a little bit deeper into the season. We got another chance to scout some players. How are some of these guys looking down the board a little bit? There's some value down the board. I mean, there's a 78 overall point guard. There seems to be some sort of decent group of guys, a conglomeration of guys that could be pretty solid. But we keep on losing games. We are 15-47. It just keeps getting worse and worse. We beat the Venom, though. That's pretty good. Another day to scout. I'm still leaning Jabari Williams, I think. I'm still leaning Jabari Williams. All right, we got an NBA Cup final, I'm assuming is what this is. And Jalen Williams, J-Dub, gets the NBA Cup MVP. Good for him. All right, we got about a month to go. Month total of games. And we will see, if we go to the player stats, that Cooper Flagg is averaging 27 points a game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, about 2 steals a game, 2 blocks. He's performing pretty well. He's shooting the ball fairly well, 56%, 34% from 3. His free throw percentage could be a little bit higher, but he's a rookie. And his plus minus is minus 8.1. All right. I'm here for it. I think he's having a good season. He's definitely having a pretty solid rookie year. What game do I want to jump into? Do I want to jump into any more this year? We already played the Spurs. I could jump into a Celtics game. It is the final time. But you know what? Let's jump into the Celtics game because it is the final time we play the Celtics. And I kind of want to see Flagg versus Tatum, so we'll see how Cooper stands against Jason Tatum, how he matches up against him. We are getting absolutely shredded. 139 to 87. Good God. We are not on the level of the Boston Celtics, that is for sure. But here's Cooper Flagg. Driving. Stay in bounds. Thank you, Flowers. Oh, they got their bums in. They do have Tatum still in, but they got their bums in. And Cooper Flagg puts his 20th point on the board. You got Peyton Pritchard in the game. Tatum must be playing power forward. He must be playing the power forward spot. Oh, a 3 from... Who was that? Schneeman? What was his name? Flagg's got it. He's driving the lane. Cooper, a little underhanded. Okay, Coop. He's got a lot of tricks in the old bag. Good defense. I baited him into that one. I saw him the whole way. I knew he was going to pass it to him. Oh, speaking of baiting him into it. And then a flag. Oh, or a foul. Of course it was. All they were trying to do there was pass it to Flowers. Okay, I think they pulled everybody. Oh, no, Cooper's still in. Okay. That a miss? Oh, what a job. Knock that ball out. Oh, it's our ball anyway. Okay. Get the ball in the hands of Big Coop. There we go. Unfortunately, Tatum is out of the game now. We saw him for a little bit. He didn't do anything, but we saw him there. Oh, Cooper, you got to be bigger than that. You gots to be bigger. Was that Luka Garza? Former 2-time National Player of the Year? I can't believe we've seen 2 Sasquatchers. We saw Luka Garza and we saw Zach Edey. Who is this? Rolando Blanton? Who's guarding me? 140 to 91. We get absolutely torched by the Celtics, but you know what? We're not on their level just yet. All we got is Cooper Flagg and a bunch of bums. So we're not there yet. 22 of 5 and 3. That's a good performance from Cooper, though. I'm not shaming him by any means. It's a great performance. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this season. I don't know if I want to see that Thunder game. We tried to jump into that other Thunder game earlier in the season. We got absolutely shelled by them, so I don't know if I want to jump into another one. Another chance to scout. We've pretty much got this entire class, at least all the draftable players, scouted. Yeah, all these guys down here are a bunch of bums, so we're probably not going to be in the market for any of these guys unless we have a second-round pick, which I don't know if we do or not. I guess I should probably check. All right, we got 2 weeks left to go in the season. What does our draft capital look like? Oh, I can't see it because the trade deadline's gone. Darn it. I guess I can't check then. Is there any other games I want to jump into? I might want to jump into the final game of the year. So let's get to the final game of the year against the Hornets. At least that gives us a chance to possibly win. We are 17 and 64 with 1 game left to go against the Charlotte Hornets. Can we end off with an 18th win? Or is Cooper Flagg's rookie year going to be a little bit rough? It looks like it's going to be disgustingly rough. We're going to get absolutely rocked by the Hornets. So we're only going to have 17 wins in his first year. But you know what? I can't be all that mad about it. We did not have anything with Cooper. I mean, it's Cooper Flagg, Marvin Bagley, and some scrubs. So it's not like we gave Cooper Flagg a bunch of guys to work with. And this is what he's put up. He has nobody on this team that he can really work with, which was the whole design of the first season. That's what we wanted. We wanted to build this team from scratch with Cooper as the face. So that was the whole point. And LaMelo Ball just drilled a nasty three. Pairing LaMelo Ball with Cooper Flagg might be pretty fun. But that's not going to happen. Oh, of course. Of course, fellow rookie Con Knipple steals that ball. You know what? You can have it. Take it. Take the three. Brandon Miller, take it. LaMelo, take. I know you want to shoot it. You're LaMelo Ball. Of course you want to. You want to take that shot? All right, whatever, dog. Whatever. You take whatever shot you want to take. You are the big dog. And then Cooper takes a three, misses it. 151 to 110. Cooper Flagg's rookie year officially comes to an end with 17 wins. But that gives us some hope for the future because Cooper Flagg had a really solid year. Put up 22 again. He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year, which is something we can look forward to. That'll be the end. Luka Doncic wins the MVP. Dallas Mavericks fans look away. But then Dallas Mavericks fans look back because Cooper Flagg wins the Rookie of the Year. Averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. And his shooting splits were fine. Could have been better, but they were good. Can't be too mad. Denny Avdia wins the 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama wins the Defensive Player of the Year. Not a shock there. AJ Mitchell wins the Most Improved Player, going from Oklahoma City, where he averaged about 7, to Seattle in the expansion draft, where he averaged about 14. Good for him. Kevin Durant wins the Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Dagino, is it Dagino or Dagno? I don't know his name. They won 70 games. The Thunder are freaks. And then Nathan Mack wins the Executive of the Year for the Timberwolves. And then we saw J-Dub win the NBA Cup. All right, so we get the Rookie of the Year. Luka, Jason Tatum, Giannis, Jalen Johnson. What? 24, 9, 7, 57 from the field. He was an All-NBA first-teamer? All right. Second team, Cade, Edwards, Sengun, Cooper, All-NBA second team in his first year. Here's the third team, All-Rookie first team, or this is All-Defensive team, excuse me. All-Defensive first team. And All-Defensive second team. Cooper Flagg, look at the awards. Look at the awards. He makes the All-Star team. He made All-NBA second team, All-NBA, All-Defensive second team, Rookie of the Year, and All-Rookie first team. Cooper Flagg going crazy right now. Going absolutely crazy. He put up 49 points in his career high so far. 19 field goals made. I'd say the future is very bright for Cooper Flagg. Especially if we can get him a point guard. Especially if we can get him a point guard. Now, obviously, no surprise, we are not in the playoffs, so we will simulate the entirety of it. And I'm assuming the Thunder are going to win. Thunder are in the finals along with the Pistons. Jalen Duren wins the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And here we go. Game 1 is the Thunder. Game 2 is the Thunder. Game 3 is the Thunder. Game 4 is the Thunder. It's a sweep. And the Thunder are freaks. But now it's time for the offseason. Now it's time for the offseason. So our yearly recap. We're looking pretty good. The team performance obviously was pretty bad, but I'm not super shocked by it. We want to make sure that we want to make sure that all this stuff is good. So we want to. Can I bump some stuff up? I can't bump anything up. The arena renovations, I guess we can bump up that stuff a little bit, maybe. We can give one to Fan Eye Promotions and one to arena renovations. We'll do that. And there's our boy right there. Player retirements, LeBron James, I don't think so, dog. You're not retiring. But everybody else, yeah, sure, you can all retire. You can all retire, but LeBron, no. Staff retirements, it's just Rick Carlisle. Hall of Fame inductees, it's Russell Westbrook getting into the Hall of Fame. No surprise there. Jersey retirements. Russ gets his jersey retired in Oklahoma City. Derrick Rose in Chicago. Kyle Lowry with Toronto. And Klay Thompson with Golden State. Good for all those guys. League meetings. We do have something approved, which is the odds of attaining a top 3 pick are based on the team's final record. That's probably for the best, isn't it? Let's approve that. Sure, why not? And now the draft lottery. Now the draft lottery. We have the best, or the second best odds. We have the number 2 pick. So is it going to go in our favor? Remember, there's two more teams in the league this year, so there's two more spots in the lottery, which means a lot more chance to not get the number one overall pick. Ooh, the Heat jumped up. The Heat have jumped from 14 to the top four. That's a huge spike. I just hope that doesn't ruin our chances of getting a potential number one overall pick. The Sonics stay at 12. Come on, man. So far, it's just the Heat who have jumped. Feel bad for the Grizzlies. Hornets get back-to-back picks. Okay. Now we're at number 9, the Bulls. And the Bulls will stay. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. We're top 8. Thunder have a pick. This is disgusting. The Thunder have a pick, but it's because of the Clippers. Number 7, it's the Wizards. Okay, we're all chalk right now except for the Heat moving into the top 4. Raptors. No! We fought a 6? Oh, that's devastating. We had the number 2 odds. And the Nets had the number 1 odds. They fall to 5. Wow, this lottery's crazy. Raptors are at 4. I can't believe we fell to 6. The Heat jumped from 14 to 3. That is insane. What a jump. The Jazz have the 2 best odds, and that's us! We get number 2 thanks to the Pacers. Okay, so we have 2 top picks. I didn't realize that. I didn't do my homework. And then the Jazz have the number 1 overall pick. So we end up landing the number 2 pick. And the number 6 pick. I didn't realize we had the Indiana Pacer pick. And we also have 32 thanks to the Thunder. I don't know how we did that, but we have 3 picks in this draft, in this first round. Okay. That's pretty insane. Jason Kidd. Do we want Jason Kidd to be our guy? That is the big question. Do we want Jason Kidd to be our guy to build this team into the future? That is the big question. I mean, we could go with the obvious one. We go Michael Stoffer. That would be an obvious one, but I kind of want to go with, I think there's like some female coaches in here, is there not? I thought I saw a couple of female coaches. Maybe they all got hired? I'm not sure. Do I want to go with Jason Kidd for another season, or do we just want to go Michael Stoffer possibly? Get the best possible head coach out there. I'd like to bring Jason Kidd back as maybe an assistant head coach, but I don't think that's going to happen. You know what, Jason? It's been fun, but I'm going to fire you. We're going with Michael Stoffer. Well, at least we're going to offer Michael Stoffer. Hopefully he accepts. And we do, in fact, sign Michael Stoffer to be our head coach. We've got the best possible badges. We got the best coach in basketball to coach the best player in basketball. So sorry, Jason Kidd, but it just kind of be that way sometimes. So the NBA Combine, 3.13 on the sprint. Jesus. I'm still kind of leaning towards Jabari Williams. I don't know why, but I'm kind of leaning towards him. Pre-draft workouts, so we want to work out anybody. I'm kind of feeling him. He's got good driving layup. He's got a really good driving dunk, 99 driving dunk. He's 19 years old. He's got a really good close shot. He's a really good three-point shooter. Decent free throw. He can draw a foul. He's got amazing ball handling skills. Great speed with the ball. His passing vision will grow with time. He can't play defense whatsoever. He can pass the ball really well. He's got really good speed and agility. His vertical is good. His stamina is good. And he's got A- potential. I'm leaning towards Jabari Williams. Now, Raul Toppin is interesting because he's 7'4", and you can't teach that. But I don't know if we need a big man more so than we need a guard. I think we need a point guard to pair alongside Cooper Flagg, and I think Jabari Williams is that guy. Now, the other guy that we were thinking about was not this guy. Oh, yeah, it was Neil Hughes. He was the other guy that we were thinking possibly could be the pick. At number 2 overall, I need to see what the mock drafts have. Do we need to make a move? The mock drafts have Jabari Williams going number 1 to the Jazz. No, that's not what I want. They also have us taking Raul Toppin at 6. It seems as if Jabari Williams is the consensus number one player. No. Derek Babbitt, we didn't really look at too much. What's his comp? Oh, his comp is Michael Ray Richardson. That's right. He's got 90 shot tendency. He just doesn't fit what I'm looking for. He's fine. I think the other guy's better. I think Neil Hughes and Jabari Williams are both better than him. So we got to figure out a way to call. We got to call the Jazz. We can't let Jabari Williams get out of our hands. So the fact that we have 3 first-round picks is pretty cool, and we have pick 13 in the second round. But we got to call. We got to call Utah. We got to ask him for. We got to ask him for the number 1 overall pick. Thankfully, we're not jumping up more than just one spot. That's the Kings. My bad. We're not jumping up more than one spot. So it's not like we're asking for that much. But the number 1 pick is very valuable, especially when you got a consensus number 1 player that we're talking about. You're asking me to give away a valuable asset in the first overall pick. I mean, I'm giving you the second overall pick. It's not like I'm giving you nothing. I can't trade Marvin Bagley. I can trade you. I can't trade you Marvin or Ryan Nembhard. Who can I trade? I can trade Dariq Whitehead. My whole team is not available for contract except for Amani Bates, which is not going to get anything done. Nobody's eligible for a trade except for Dariq Whitehead. That's kind of interesting. Well, this is going to have to be, I guess, just player or just picks. I could give them pick 32. I could give them pick 32. We're not going to have a pick in 2027, unfortunately, unless I make a trade for one. We got a lot of picks. A lot of picks. I could give a 2030 first round pick from Philadelphia. I could also give a 2029 first round pick from the Lakers. Although I probably want to keep that because the Lakers could be bad with LeBron and Luka maybe leaving. So maybe I give the Pacer pick. No, you know what? Let me keep the Pacer pick. Let me trade that Laker pick. I'd be more willing to trade that. And there it is. So we give up a couple of late first round, or a couple of picks in a few years, plus number 2. We jump up to number 1 to potentially take the consensus number 1 player. For the second year in a row, the Dallas Mavericks have the number 1 overall pick. And instead of taking Raul Toppin, we will be taking Jabari Williams. He fits what we're trying to do. We need a point guard, and Jabari Williams has the driving capabilities. He can get to the basket. He can also shoot a 3. Not amazing. I mean, 91's really good. This guy just fits what we're looking for. He's got Walt Frazier comp with Norm Nixon floor, which is not bad. I mean, I'd be okay with Norm Nixon. He went to Rutgers. I mean, these are just phenomenal numbers. He can't play defense at all. He's got Hall of Fame badges already. He can't play a lick of defense, but he can shoot the basketball. He can attack the basket. This is my number 1 overall pick. Jabari Williams is coming to Dallas to pair alongside Cooper Flagg. A tremendous passer, Williams led all college players this year with 13.8 assists per contest. The Utah Jazz are up next. They will take Raul Toppin. He was projected to go to us at 5 or 6, whatever we were. But he goes number 2 to the Jazz. All right. He would have been my pick. Kyrie Brown headed to Miami at 3. The Raptors take Shane Kobetz, a 6'5 guard. And then Brooklyn will take Neil Hughes, the other point guard that we were considering. He's the Derrick Rose comp. And now we're back up at 6. And thankfully, due to our really good scouting, we can take a look at some of these other guys. So there's Derek Babbitt, but I just didn't like anything about Derek Babbitt. We've got this guy, Brad Williard, who is a Scottie Pippen or out of the league. Okay. So he's Scottie Pippen Hall of Fame or he's out of the league. That's an insane difference. Very interesting. We got Wilson Strickland, who is a Dennis Rodman comp. He better be amazing at rebound. Yeah, I was going to say, he better be an amazing rebounder. And he better not be able to do anything else. Yeah, it looks like he's just defense, which could be something. I don't know if that's a starter on a team, especially in 2027. Who's this comp? This comp is that's Michael Ray Richardson again. That's Dr. J for Craig Brady from The Ohio State University. You know I'm all in on an Ohio State guy. He's 6'8". I mean, since Raul Toppin got taken, it kind of makes me want to trade down. That's Clyde Drexler Hall of Fame. Ethan Theus. He's a shooting guard who can not really shoot the 3 ball, really? You're a shooting guard who can't shoot the three, but you can play really good perimeter defense. I don't know if I'm looking for that. I'm looking for more of a 3-point shooter. Is there anybody? Can I find out anybody's like best 3-point shot? Or is that not in this screen? I don't think that's in this screen. There's got to be a guy who can just like torch a three, like Harrison Parker. What's his comp? Donovan Mitchell, Malcolm Brogdon. Okay. So he's a really good 3-point shooter. But do I take him at 6? I don't think I take a guy like that at 6. There's Brendan Law, who we talked about earlier. We scouted really well. We know a lot of these overalls for deep into this draft. You know what? I got to do my due diligence. I got to see, is there anybody offering trades? Is there anybody offering trades for the 6th pick? Ijax. Let's see. Lowry Markkanen. We don't need a small forward. We got that position locked up, obviously. I'm really looking for either a center that I can build around or put around Cooper Flagg, or I'm looking for a guy who can shoot the 3 ball. And I'm not really seeing much of that in these trades. I was kind of hoping that we'd get offered that Raul guy from the draft, but it doesn't look like they're offering him, which is okay. I'm not really feeling these picks. If anything, I'd trade down to next year's draft since we don't have a pick next year. Maybe I do that. Maybe I propose a trade. We trade out of 6. Because I don't know if there's anybody here that I'm really feeling. You know what? Maybe we take somebody at 6. Maybe we can use 32 to trade to find somebody. Although, I'm so conflicted on who I want to take here. I'm so conflicted. We don't need to take Brad Williard because we don't need a small forward. And I'm not taking Wilson Strickland. I'm not really sure who I want to take, man. I just don't. I'm not going to take Brendan Law. Do I take Brad Williard? Scottie Pippen are out of the league. It's a crazy floor. I just don't like him that much. I don't think he's that good. I'm not going to take Babbitt either. I just don't know, man. I don't really know who I want to take. I think I'm going to trade out of it. We're going to try to build a trade for 6 for next year with a team. Hopefully that's bad. Like maybe the Jazz. Or the Nets. Let's go to the Nets. Oh, they don't have their own first round pick. Who has the Nets pick? Who's got the next first round pick? I mean, the Thunder have a ton of picks, obviously. Look at all the first round picks they have here. There's a lot of protection on those, obviously, but who's got that Nets first rounder? There's our own first round pick. I should try to trade for that back. Let's just try to do that. Let's try to trade down, get our own first round pick back, and then maybe ask for a first rounder in 2028. They want to give me Grant Williams, a 2029 unprotected first rounder from Indiana. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, so we trade down. We'll get to our next pick, which is 32. And then what do we have available? Not much. A lot of guys got taken, unfortunately. Kevin Duckworth for Pete Barkley. He doesn't look horrible. Be a decent center for us. This Brett Moore guy's got good rebounding. Gary Vaughn. We're not going to find a sharpshooting 3, so I think I'm going to take Pete Barkley. Get a nice center, although he's 6'9". That's not really that nice of a center. And into the second round, we don't really know anything else about these guys. We know a couple of guys. We'll take Casey Caffey. That's a weird name. And then send him to the end of the draft. So Jabari Williams ends up being an 80 overall, not a 79, and Raul Toppin ends up being 82. All right. I still think we got the better player, at least for our needs. And then at 32, we ended up taking Barkley, who's a 74. And in the second round, we took Caffey, who's a 70. All right, whatever. Not that big of a deal. We'll sign all our draft picks, player options. We'll accept all these guys. Victor Wembanyama accepted his player option. Not a surprise there. Qualifying offers. I mean, I should offer these qualifying offers because I need to bring them back for depth, I think. At least the cheap ones. Probably not him. All right, the moratorium period. There's LeBron James. Bring LeBron to Dallas for a season. I need a big-time three-point shooter is what I need. A shooting guard who can shoot threes like crazy is probably my biggest need. Luke Kennard, Seth Curry, Antonio Reeves. Interesting. He's 25. He's got a good three-point shot. He's not expensive. I might offer him a 2-year contract, see what we can do. We've got the cap hold on Marvin Bagley. I'm going to do the cap hold on you. Renounce the rights on Derek Lively, obviously. We got Reeves, which is pretty sick. So what's the roster look like now? We got Jabari Williams is going to be immediately the starting point guard for us. We've got Whitehead and Antonio Reeves at shooting guard. We've got Cooper, obviously, at small forward. We got Grant Williams at power forward and Pete Barkley at center. So we need to build out the big men. Gotta build out the big men a little bit here. So who can I go that's not super expensive? Look for some youth. Just bring back some of these guys, I think. Some of the guys we just had on the roster. Let's just do that. And then we'll go like Rod Webb as a guy, possibly. Jeffrey Washington. Oh, we don't need another point guard, do we? Maybe Blake Butler on a 2-year contract. Oh, he's declined the offer. Okay, never mind, you bum. Never mind. Although I wouldn't mind getting Marvin Bagley back, if I could. What's his offer? Trailblazers. Okay. Let's offer Marvin Bagley a contract, see if he signs that. Nope, he's decided to sign with the Blazers. Okay. Well, can I get Musa back then? Where's Musa? Did I pass him already? There's Micah Potter. There he is. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to offer him a 2-year deal. And hopefully he'll accept that. Please. There it is, finally. Took him a while, but he accepted it. All right, so the team is weird, but the team is better with Jabari Williams on it. And we were able to get our own first-round pick back, which is always nice. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully Flagg takes a huge jump in player progression. Hopefully Jabari Williams will take a huge jump next year, and then Pete Barkley, we'll see what he does. But I think that's going to be our free agency done. We'll take a look at player progression. And Cooper Flagg goes up 2 to a 90. A.J. Johnson grows. Nembhard grows. Whitehead grows up 4. That's pretty big. Okay, Amani Bates up 2. All right, so we see some good growth from the young guys. That was the whole goal. and then we'll get to the next season. I will try to find another another draft class for this next upcoming year, and then next episode we will play the year LeBron James plans to retire and is eligible for. Well, I have to give him the retirement tour because I can't tell him to not retire anymore. So LeBron, you're going to get the retirement tour. But next episode we will do year number 2 of Dallas Mavericks franchise with Cooper Flagg as the face of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.